Hello everyone, this is Ben from Tech1. We are continuing with our series on commercial tips, which will hopefully help you if you're in the construction game or a steel detailer or a fabricator or you work with the big builders. Last video, we talked about the importance of collecting a deposit. Now we're going to talk about winning jobs. There are some jobs you don't want to win. So you might say, if I ask for a deposit, I won't win the job. I would say in response to that is anyone can win a job and lose money. If you're going to win a job, you got to make sure that you make a margin on it so you can pay your guys in turn. If you're not going to make money, what is the point? You might as well let your competitors win the job and let your competitors go out of business. Or if your competitors are strong enough and efficient enough, then they will survive and they will make their margin. So unless you have a way of making a profit, and this could be by being more efficient or having some knowledge that nobody else has or having a cornered resource, you should bid so that you make a profit somehow. No point winning jobs and losing money. Most important point of that is you might have buyer's remorse. You might win a job, but after you win a job, you could regret it. This typically happens when you win jobs at low margin because things change. What if steel prices increase or labor prices increase? How are you going to make your profit if those things happen? I'll give you an example. One of our clients, they took away the crane. Let's, for example, say that it's the builder's fault. Our client quotes assuming that there's going to be a crane in place. Now he can't erect any steel. So he has to do a lot of labor in order to get it erected. After you've done the work, are the builders going to pay you? I mean, everyone might know that you're doing a great job, but doing a great job is not going to get you paid. You need to put in the paperwork and you need to make sure that the terms of the contract are favorable enough for you so that you are incentivized enough to do the job. No point doing the job and going out of business. If you get into a position where you cannot repay, what do people typically do? They lie. They call me up and say, hey, Ben, I'll pay you next Monday. When the Monday comes around, what did they say? Oh, I'll pay you next Monday. And so on and so forth. And they keep lying until they debase their name and reputation. And word gets around. If word gets around, who suffers? You do. And more importantly, if you take on jobs at commercially unfavorable terms, especially with the big builders, you're going to get bullied. So a variation might cost you 100 grand. And if you don't have your paperwork in line, and if you're not ahead, the big builders will come and say to you, hey, 100 grand, you know what? How about I pay you 30 grand? And now what are you going to say to the big builder? These are all instances of buyer's remorse, where you take on jobs at unfavorable terms. You will most likely regret it. And lastly, liquidators. If the builder goes bust, liquidators will try and get the money back out of you after you've successfully done the job. So basically, I would recommend do the job on favorable terms to you. And hopefully you're efficient enough to do the job at a margin. If you're not, you might as well say no to the job. I hope this video is helpful for you. For more content, please subscribe. Come to our website, www.tech1.com.au. That is TEK and the numeral 1, the number 1.com.au. Thank you for listening.